Introduction: laziness, procrastination, bad habits. These are chains we chain ourselves with. They take away our energy, time, and will. The Stoics believed only we control ourselves, and only from us depends on what we will become. This video is not just advice, but a guide to action. Today we will analyze how to get rid of laziness, defeat addictions, and find true freedom. All you need is to follow the principles of Stoicism. Part 1. Recognize your addiction. The first step to change is to realize that your habits are controlling you. Think about it. How many hours a day do you spend on social media? How often do you reach for fast food? What are you getting out of these behaviors? The Stoics taught that if you don't recognize your weakness, you are doomed to remain a prisoner. Epictetus said, "No one can enslave you but yourselves. Our desires are chains, but if we recognize them, we can break them." Take the first step. Write down all the habits that steal your time. Be honest with yourself. Make a list. Bad habits on the left and helpful habits on the right. Now look at it and ask yourself, do I want to continue living like this? Part 2. Controlling desires. Once we recognize our weaknesses, we move on to controlling them. The Stoics said, desires are just impulses. They don't own you unless you let them. Seneca wrote, "We suffer not from things, but from our opinions about them." Practice mindfulness. When you want to open social media, ask yourself, is this really necessary? Before eating fast food, think, is this going to strengthen my body or weaken it? Gradually, you'll start to see desires from the outside. Their strength will diminish. The Stoics' main tool is discipline. Start small, give up one habit for a day, then 2. You'll find you can live without it. That's the first victory. Part 3. Strengthening the spirit through discomfort. The Stoics teach, comfort makes us weak. We cling to comfort because we fear hardship, but strength is born in overcoming. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "An obstacle in the way becomes a path." Use the principle of voluntary discomfort. Accustomed to eating fast food? Spend a day on simple food. Constantly on your phone? Leave it at home for a few hours. Not afraid of the cold? Go outside without a jacket. These small steps will make you stronger. Habits are broken through struggle. The more often you step out of your comfort zone, the less power addictions have, and at some point, they will simply disappear. Part 4. The importance of environment. Human beings are social creatures. Our behavior is shaped by our environment. Seneca said, "Who you spend time with is what you become." If your friends are living in addictions, you will do the same. Analyze your environment. Who are the people around you? Are these people helping you become a better person? If not, limit your socializing. Find those who live consciously. Let your friends inspire you, not drag you down. It's also important what surrounds you physically. Your home, your stuff. Everything affects your habits. Remove junk food from your apartment. Turn off your phone notifications. Surround yourself with books and things that move you forward. Part 5. Long-term thinking and the inner core. The Stoics believed a strong man does not live for today's pleasure, but for future results. Long-term goals are your armor. Instead of saying, "I won't eat junk food," say, "I want to be healthy in 10 years. Instead of, "I will stop depending on my phone," "I want to be the master of my life." Look to the future, not a momentary wish. You're not just getting rid of bad habits. You're recreating yourself. Will is a skill, and it grows with every action. Conclusion. The Stoics taught us to be free. But freedom is not doing whatever you want to do, not being a slave to your desires. Laziness, procrastination, addictions are not your destiny. You can conquer them. Start with awareness. Learn to control your desires. Strengthen your spirit through discomfort. Choose the right environment and look to the future. Small steps create a great person. And remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, and therefore you have power over your life."